Hello, I'm Gerald Yell, and I'd like to thank Alien Buddha Press for publishing The Board. It's a story about a young man who, or not so much of a young man, but a man who has to decide whether he wants to get this internet implant. And I'm going to read you a couple pages, and then we'll take it from there. I wanted to think about the implant, what it would be like. I mean, everything I'd ever heard about it sounded far-fetched. Adamant and others tried to sell us on superhuman intelligence, cyberspace between your ears, the idea that you could turn it on and off with your thoughts, or that some safety feature would keep your brain from getting overloaded. Bullshit. It was worse than a tattoo. Once you got it, you were stuck with it. Oh, in theory, you could remove a chip, but once the damage was done, once your brain was fried and wired, who could say what kind of scar tissue you'd be stuck with, what kind of strokes you'd be susceptible to? I asked people on the street if they had it. I picked on attractive women, of course. They smiled coyly and kept walking. Was I being shunned because they knew I didn't have one? The stumbling block was I didn't want to be hacked. Things with internet connections were hacked all the time. Plus, the internet profiled everything, your fingernail clippings, your toilet paper usage, and knew you better than you knew yourself. And hackers took information and messed with it. People reading my thoughts would be bad enough. My concern was that hackers would plant their own programs. Then I'd be doing someone else's bidding. These were things I'd gone over countless times. Now I wanted to imagine what it would be like if it worked the way they said it would. It wasn't easy to form a positive image. It seemed ridiculous to imagine checking feeds inside your skull. Would you read them with your mind's eye? Would a tiny information wave stimulate the inner ear? There were feeds with all kinds of useless information that was easy to avoid when the power was on. But what if you were suddenly getting everything and you couldn't filter out the garbage? What if the Kool-Aid was poured down your throat? There are bound to be refuseniks, maybe colonies of them. I could find one and join up. Maybe the board wouldn't bother us. Maybe they'd want to preserve us as relics of the past, send their young to study us. Then again, maybe the refuseniks would get it in their heads to take back the planet. Jihad all over again. Did I really want to be part of that? I didn't want to be a hermit either. I liked my privacy, but this was too much. Something I read once: our secrets are only shameful till we share them. People might cringe or laugh for a few days, but then it's over, forgotten. No more shame, no more power to make us blush. This is what I was looking for: some positive vision of life with the implant. I'd always thought privacy was the key to identity. But what if giving up privacy made life better? And the feeds, the whole universe of information available to the mind's eye, were besides the point. It was possibility of using the messaging system to telepathically connect with anyone and everyone. That was the evolutionary leap. So, is he going to get it or not? You have to read the rest of the book to find out. Thanks a lot.